Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tower of God New World. Today's video, we have Mad Dog VARAGARV. So they just dropped his trailer, I think 2 or 10 minutes ago. They dropped his character showcase trailer, and apparently he is a tank unit. So I'm not gonna say that I called this, because on my last video I basically said that he was either going to be tank or warrior. So I kind of did call it. So it's actually good the fact that he is a tank unit, because if they made him a warrior unit, he would basically have to compete with, Joaquin, and that's going to be, that's going to suck. So they made him a tank unit, so the only unit he is going to compete with is Karaka, and Karaka is an SSR plus unit. So this is probably going to be another, hat situation. The new hats that we just got, the fact that he is a tank unit, SSR tank, maybe he's going to be a unit that's going to excel in damage, and he's probably going to increase, let's say, magic or physical resistance, who knows. But let's go ahead and check out his trailer, and then we're gonna check out his kit as well. All right, here we go. You guys are not gonna hear anything, just gonna hear the music in the background. All right, VARAGARV. This guy looks sick, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, he looks really clean. But okay, so we're gonna pause it right here. So first things first, we're gonna go back. Okay, so he definitely has provoke, which is absolutely amazing. So he has provoke, and it seems like he has some sort of shield, which is really interesting. So let's continue right here. And then, okay, he has like a AoE attack. This attack is very similar to Flight Uric Mazino, where he's going to basically, like, his ultimate, he punches through like a straight line, very similar to Flight Uric Mazino's ultimate. And what is this right here? Okay, he's going to summon some dogs and put them in the battlefield, and this is his ultimate. Really clean. I'm gonna put this in loop. All right, so that's pretty much his trailer. So I'm not gonna lie, he looks very cool. Really cool unit. But what's really interesting in his whole kit is the fact that he's able to provoke multiple enemies at once. The fact that he can have an AoE provoke is going to be very beneficial for purple element. So when we continue right here, let's go ahead and read his kit. So special move, Shadow Wolf. This is going to be his special move. It says VARAGARV increases his max HP by a certain percentage for a number of seconds. He then summons demonic dogs that charge at the enemy to deal a percentage of his attack as damage. If there is another enemy nearby, the dogs charge at them as well. Enemies bitten by a dog have their HP recovery blocked for a certain amount of time and take percentage of VARAGARV's max HP as bleed damage every second. So looking at his special move, he is scaling off of two stats. He is scaling off of attack for damage, and he's scaling off of his max HP for like the bleeding, because it says take a percentage of VARAGARV's max HP as bleed damage every second. Enemies bitten by a dog have their HP recovery blocked for a number of seconds and take a percentage. Oh, so the dogs, they pretty much take his max HP, right? Like they pretty much sacrifice VARAGARV's max HP while they're blocking the enemy's HP recovery. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. And it says every second. So that's pretty much his ultimate right there. And then for his active skill, actually let's read his passive. So for his passive, it says VARAGARV's defense increases by a percentage for every purple element ally other than himself at the start of the battle. In addition, the cooldown of Black Chain decreases by a number of seconds every time he is hit. Each time a barrier from Black Chain is destroyed, VARAGARV creates another barrier equal to a percentage of the original barrier for a certain amount of time and recovers a percentage of his max HP. So it seems like this right here, this pretty much proves that he is going to be a good in a purple team comp, because it literally says that for every purple element ally other than himself, he's going to pretty much increase his defense. So putting him in purple team comp is definitely going to be the best option. So we continue on over to his active skill, the strongest regular. It says VARAGARV deals a percentage of his attack as damage to the enemy with the highest defense, then knocks them back to the edge of the battlefield for a number of seconds. If VARAGARV's max HP is higher than the target's, he deals a percentage of his max HP as additional damage. And it says this always lands on bosses. In addition, VARAGARV deals a percentage of his attack as damage to enemies in range and knocks them back for a number of seconds. So I was pretty much right. He definitely scales off of max HP and attack. He scales off of both of those, because when we look at his ultimate, max HP is involved. We look at his passive, max HP, and then for his first active skill, it literally says that he is going to deal a percentage of his attack as damage to enemies in range. And then for this part right here, it says if Vargar's max HP is higher than the target's, he deals a percentage of his max HP as additional damage. So he's scaling off of attack and max HP. And then for his next active skill, it says Vargar swings a chain to deal percentage of his attack as damage to nearby enemies, provoking them for a number of seconds. In addition, he creates a barrier equal to percentage of his max HP for a certain amount of time. When the barrier from Black Chain is destroyed, the enemy who destroyed the barrier takes a percentage of the barrier amount as damage. So, of course, we can't, really tell how much damage he's able to deal. But as of right now, I will say he is a tank unit that focuses on dealing damage, and a unit that pretty much focuses on provoking the enemy. Because this right here, the Black Chain, that's going to provoke like a lot of enemies, because it's like an AoE provoke. So he's almost similar to Hats. The only difference is he doesn't really have any defense shred. So the only thing that's going to make this unit very, very good is his survivability. That's number one. He's a tank unit, so his survivability has to be good. And number two is his damage, because his entire kit literally revolves around damage. He scales off of max HP and attack. So his kit literally revolves around damage, and he pretty much focuses on, provoking the enemy. So this is very, very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be very, interesting to put an ignition weapon on his character, because he's literally scaling off of so many things. So I can't wait for him to come out into the game. But as of to right now, I will say that his kit does look very interesting as of to right now. But that's pretty much Vargar's kit, and I'm not gonna lie, man, this guy looks absolutely sick. Very, very cool looking character. And yeah, he is a purple element tank unit, so he will be coming tomorrow. And of course, you guys already know, as soon as he drops, I'm going to do my character review, give you guys a guide for this character. And yeah, that'll be it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.